Anytime I seem to watch Fantastic Mr. Fox, it just gets better and better. A couple days ago, Thade and I got to watch it on my birthday, and we both just had such a great time. And I think it's time for like a new talk about this movie since the last time I talked about this in 2020. First off, like the story here is just it's so good, and it's told incredibly well. Like, I have not seen or read the Roald Dahl book, but I know that this movie just feels straight out of the book. Like, it feels very true to it. The look of this. The look of this movie is one of the best looking movies ever. Like, I just really adored the autumn aesthetic of this movie. And just, like, any Wes Anderson movie that has this bright autumn feel, it's already like perfect in terms of visual identity. The animation, oh my god, the animation on here is nothing short but fantastic. All the detail that went into the characters, the sets, the props, it's wow. Like, in the background of one of the buildings, you see cuss and graffiti. The hairs on everyone. The water. The smoke. Just so much, like, fascination with stop motion. Like, this movie is, like, one of Wes's best looking films ever. I also just really adore the performances in here. Like, everyone in the cast just gives, like, one of their best. Like, George Clooney as Mr. Fox, incredible. No, not incredible, fantastic. Like, I just love the way everyone speaks in here. It feels really comforting in a way. And like everyone else, Meryl Streep, Jason Schwartzman, Owen Wilson, Michael Gambon, like, the rest of the cast just gives it their all. Like, there's a reason, like, these performances are so good. And not to mention Alexandra Desplat's incredible score. Like, so many of the musical cues and songs in here are perfect. The Bogus Bunch of Beans song, the iconic tune heard at the beginning, and all the other themes sprinkled throughout the movie, and Peachy's song, just, man, that is such a banger. To me, that is not bad songwriting. That is great songwriting. Well, I don't know what else to say. Fantastic Mr. Fox is just incredible. Like, it really is one of my favorite films of all time, and I'm glad that I got to show this to Thade. Let's see what he says.
Yep, Luke, this is a perfect movie. Some might even say a fantastic movie. Truly, the Fantastic Mr. Fox is truly like a modern marvel of filmmaking. It came out like about 15 years ago, but it still holds up amazingly. The animation is perfect. The directing is fantastic. The acting is amazing. The score is great. Everything about the movie, like down to each like little part of the film, is just perfection. Wes Anderson just activated like creative mode whenever he was making this movie. Starting with the animation, the stop motion animation just looks beautiful in this film. It's kind of crazy to think about whenever you're watching it that all this was made with like actually real life objects that was just animated. The frames just look beautiful. The set pieces are great. The animation is just like stellar. It's amazing. You really get engrossed into the world, and kind of like it makes it seem like it's right out of the book, like right out of the actual storybook that this movie was based off of. It really kind of gives that vibe to the movie, and it's just amazing. The directing too by Wes Anderson, he's just great in this film. Wes Anderson kind of has the reputation of making like perfectly symmetrical kind of like movies where everything just looks good. This might be his magnum opus where he truly just cooked. Everything in the movie is great. Like I said earlier, the acting is amazing. George Clooney does great as the Fantastic Mr. Fox. All the other actors are just kind of like having fun with their roles. After we were done watching the movie, Luke showed me a behind the scenes kind of like featurette that they did for the movie, and it showed that all the actors were just having fun with their performance, and it really shows in the film, and it kind of shows that the actors were just having fun with it, and in turn it makes their performances much better, and their acting is just great in the movie. And also too, the score, the actual music in the film just fits perfectly with the world. Every time like a music set piece happens, it can be funny sometimes, it can like really hype you up. It really sets the mood for the film and is just perfect every time that music shows up. Fantastic Mr. Fox is truly a perfect movie, a fantastic film. If you haven't watched it yet, you need to watch it. Watch it with a friend, watch it with your family. It's a great family film. Make sure to watch it. This movie is actually great. It's not one I'd usually, or not a type of movie I'd usually watch, but Luke recommended it and we watched it and it was great. So I'm glad they did that. Signing off, guys. Thank you.